Everybody was missing somebody. And there was a chance that they were going to try and maybe take a shot at Quinn for that veto. For that eviction instead of me. So me and Tucker did have a plan on me staying. But at the end of the day, I did miss my family. I couldn't hide that from the fans. But if I was still in the house right now, I still would have fought for that HOH. I still would have fought if I was on the block for that veto. And I still would have fought in the AI arena.
Welcome to the Secret Alliance podcast, where we talk about the game of Big Brother with the people who play it. I'm Jason Guy from Big Brother Season 3, along with Hannah Chada from BB23. We're chatting with the latest Big Brother 26 house guest to be evicted, 52-year-old former undercover cop Kelley, who's ready to spill the beans straight from Beantown.
How you feeling here? A couple days, and now back with family, right?
Yes. I'm back home with family. We spent the weekend camping, and I feel really good about being home.
All right, so Hannah, I know as we jump right into this, you've got some questions for Kenney.
Yes, I do. Okay, so Kenney, looking back on your game, I know it can sometimes eat you up to be thinking about the what ifs. What if I had done that? What if I had pursued this conversation? But if you could go back, who would your ideal group be to work with? Who would your chosen alliance be?
Yeah, kind of what I went with the Shake 'em Up crew. I would have loved to have Matt stay in the house, and it could have been Matt, Tucker, Cedric, and maybe Cam. I really felt, and then bringing in Leah and MJ would have been ideal for me because I thought I had a path with Leah and MJ already with Matt. But yeah, that would have been ideal for me. Obviously, it's looking back now how we all can play competitions, and we all have a pretty decent idea of how the game works.
And let me just follow up with something. Even with Tucker's chaos that he brought to that house in the game.
Yeah, I mean, the only chaos that he brought obviously was putting the veto on Angela. But prior to that, his social game was phenomenal. Everybody loved him. He really kept us very entertained in the house. We had our own little show, Young Cedric, where Tucker was his love interest, Jessica. And he had a number of impressions that he could do in different voices. And he was quite entertaining, and it made the house bearable for a lot of the times that we were in there.
Speaking of Tucker using the veto on Angela instead of himself, the 6th time in Big Brother history that this has been done. Now, Tucker was able to stay. He won the AI arena, so he definitely bet on himself. It paid off. Please walk me through your emotions during that veto ceremony. Were you just in utter disbelief? You sort of knew it was going to happen because you had an alliance with Tucker as well as some of the other people in the house, but did you believe he would actually go through with it?
Part of me did, part of me didn't. We had numerous conversations before the meeting, and obviously the meeting comes up quick and you don't really know when it's happening. So we were working out outside, and I said to him, "Are you sure you really want to do this?" And he was adamant that he wanted to do it. And then Cedric came over, and Cedric told him we didn't have the votes, and he said he didn't care and he was going to use it anyway. So at that point, I kind of knew he was going to do what he wanted to do anyway. And we were having some emotional moments between the two of us, missing home and him missing his family and things like that. So it was kind of a roller coaster. I thought he was going to flip and kind of use it on me and feel as though like he would battle Angela in the AI arena because he felt really confident. He was a super confident player, knew that he could win anything. And then at the end of the day, I did kind of, part of me was like, why don't you just use it on yourself and then let's figure it out.
All right. Hey, last thing here, Kenney, there were a lot of people watching online, obviously, with the feeds and saw you talking to the house guests over and over. It made the show a little bit, but talking so much about, I want to leave. And then it was, no, I'm back, ready to play. What are you responding to fans, and how do you sort of tell them about what this experience was like and why you want it out when people go, I would give anything to get in there. I've auditioned time after time after time. You got my slot. And you then didn't want it. What do you say to those fans?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I did want it. It's the emotions in there are very tough. I apologize to those fans that took an interest in me and bet on me to do well. It kind of did start off on week 2 as a ploy. I kind of was using that as a way to try and get sympathy within the house, but it actually ended up having a reverse effect on me, and it made it actually worse for me. talking about those things and bringing it out to people. And then it got like super bad. I was, giving shout outs 5 o'clock every day to my family, and that was making it worse. But I mean, I would apologize to those fans, but I did compete. Like I won a veto, even though I wanted to go home and I was missing my family. I used that veto on myself. So I did compete. I didn't give up playing the game, as difficult as the game is. And obviously everybody was missing somebody. And there was a chance that they were going to try and maybe take a shot at Quinn for that veto. Well, I mean, for that eviction instead of me. So me and Tucker did have a plan on me staying. But at the end of the day, I did miss my family. I couldn't hide that from the fans. But if I was still in the house right now, I still would have fought for that HOH. I still would have fought if I was on the block for that veto. And I still would have fought in the AI arena.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that, Kenney.
Last thing here, do you think you're going to get any grief from your law enforcement buddies about some tears shed on national TV?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of embarrassing things over the years. I've been a police officer for 30 years, and I've done some pretty funny things. I have thick skin, and I will take it with as much fun as I can. I mean, I love the upside down. I love the episode with the thumbs up, thumbs down. I was cracking up laughing. So I have thick skin, and for those fans that have like been putting posts up about me quitting and things like that, I apologize. But I can take the criticism because it's there. It's true. And their failings are their failings. And I appreciate their feelings, and I respect the fact that they're fans of the game. And but family first, I'm happy with what had happened. I gave it my best. And for those fans, I did give it my all. Like I gave Big Brother everything that I had up until I walked out that door.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Kenney, for your answers. Thank you for your time. We look forward to chatting with you in the future, hopefully meeting you in the future. And best of luck with everything. Enjoy this season. Enjoy the rest of your experience.
Sounds good. Go Tucker.
Thanks for checking out the Secret Alliance podcast. Make sure you tell someone who loves Big Brother all about us. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave us some comments.